Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Roots Refuge Farm. It's been raining all day. I spent the whole morning with a terrible migraine. I'm going to go out and check on one of my sheep. Would you like to put boots on and come? No. Okay. The boys been having a lazy morning. By lazy, I don't mean a negative thing. We've just been taking it easy. What's up, farm boy? You ready to go out? All right, let's go. Not right yet. Oh, just so you guys know, it is January. I'm wearing shorts because I was made for South Carolina.
Dogs are the best because, like, they say, this is a dog. They feed me. They feed me. They water me. They must be God. This is cats. They feed me. They water me. I must be God.
Did you see that on the internet? Hey there, girls. Oh, we got a lot of rain this morning. You can see the water moving through this area. It's a cool game. Hey, look at little Christmas Carol. She's hanging out under the hay feeder. So multiple people, when I mentioned feeling a little out of my expertise, I just don't have experience with sheep. And I mentioned that, and several people suggested watching, it's Sandy Brock. I think it's Sheepishly Me. And she does like commercial sheep farming somewhere very cold. I watched a handful of her videos this morning. It was very helpful. I've seen a couple of her videos before pop up. I just don't watch a lot of YouTube. I just don't have time because generally it comes down to shoot YouTube or watch YouTube. It really helped me to see what to look for. And I'm not as on edge about my sheep because I don't think they're nearly as close to lambing as I thought they might be. Oh, hey, Carol. Hey, big girl. You stretching? Fern's here for her attention. Hey, Freya. You okay, darling? Freya's a sweet girl.
She's tiny.
Yeah, she is kind of small. She also just calved about, 6 weeks ago, so they tend to get, a little skinnier at this point. Just the first few months after calving. She'll start putting weight back on soon. With jerseys, if you feed them more, they just make more milk. Like, they don't, at that point, it's hard to put weight on them. But she's okay. She's not in bad shape or anything. She's not having like a worm issue or any problem. They all get a little skinny looking about that time frame after calving.
Yeah, sometimes it gets stuck.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, girly. Hey, cutie. How you feeling? How's your foot? She's standing up. Hey, can I see you walk? How you doing today? Can I see you walk? Oh, that's better. She's still got yeah, you can come in. If you missed my last video, I noticed her limping and we isolated her yesterday, and it's just been really wet for the last, really it's been the last few weeks, maybe even the last month. It's not really dried out, which is very typical of the winter here. Her foot had gotten a little compacted with some mud and poop and muck, and I think there was a little bit of a rock in there. I don't know. It was pretty solid. I pulled it out, then we brushed it out. She looks better. She's not limping as bad today. We packed it with some wound powder, and I'm going to wait till I have help from you're very helpful, but I need a full-size person help because I don't want to be too rough with her because she's pregnant. So I could probably tackle her and get it done myself, but one of us might end up hurting that situation. So it would be safer if I wait for a hand.
Why is this one lighter?
Why is that pile lighter than this? Well, note what kind of different color you're seeing there.
Green.
It's kind of green. That's hay. This is straw. So hay is for her to eat, and that's just a pile over here on the dry. This whole stall is dry. And then this dry stall is just to make sure that her foot is able to heal without getting compacted again. But that hay is for food because sheep eat grass. So that's some dried grass. Straw is not grass. Straw is a shaft of a cereal crop. You can hold the camera and go show Abel. Just hold the camera steady and don't move too fast.
Abel, I don't know where he is.
You don't know where Abel is? He's got to be in the stall.
He's somewhere in there. Oh, there he is. Abel! Hey, buddy. He likes me.
Yeah. Well, don't get in there with him, even if you feel that way, okay?
No, once we were with Gabe, and we were over there, and Gabe was eating, and Will said that he's probably living a good life. And I said, yeah, he's living a good life. And he looked over at us and smiled.
Oh. So Abel, the ram, is kind of moody. And the person we got him from told me that they made the mistake when he was little of bottle raising him and being really friendly with him. And so he doesn't really understand that he is an animal and that humans are not. And so he treats you like you are also a ram. And so that's why I don't want you guys getting in there with him, because he can really hurt you. I've been told that with rams and bulls, it's best for them to really know that you are not the same and to have like a healthy respect for you. And our bull very much has that. Like he's not aggressive at all. He's very docile, but like when he's wary of us, and we obviously use a lot of wisdom when dealing with him. And with the ram, I knew that, I mean, people say don't ever trust a ram. And even if you try to raise them friendly, well, they can end up being really aggressive. I never had an aggressive buck. I had bucks that wouldn't come near me, I had some bucks that were pretty friendly. Male goat. But this ram, I've not given him a chance to headbutt at me, but he has headbutted the gate a few times, especially like when he sees we have food or something that he wants, he'll headbutt the gate. Speaking of the bull, there he is. Hey, handsome. Like, he probably won't come over here. He stays clear. Oh, he said, handsome, here I am. When my new goats come, Gabriel is going to move in with him. I'm going to try it at least and make sure he seems happy with that. I think he will be happy with that arrangement. Right now he's out in the field, and of course the cows don't need a guardian dog. He would probably be happy to hang out with the sheep, but we don't keep him in here where they are currently because that gate stays open a lot. And Gabriel never wanders. Like, I don't think he'd get out of a gate. But when we build the goat pen and get the goats, I think I'm going to put him in with them because it's going to actually be over here at the edge of the property. We can walk. You want to walk over there where the goats are going to be?
When are we getting the goats?
Next month. And I think they actually would benefit from having the dog in with them. Now, there's pigs on the other side, and I'm not actually concerned about coyotes or anything coming up that close to the house. I hear them. They're out there, but there's like 90 acres that way. There's, I think, 200 this way. Across the street here, I think, is a few hundred acres of pine. There's a lot of wild around us, and typically with that being the case, there are a lot of critters. And where there's other food sources, Mom, the coyotes don't typically mess with the farm because there's much more activity here. If they have other food sources, they won't come here. And what do you think Chip is doing?
He's looking at the water.
Chips, are you enjoying that nice water? Does she let you pet her? Sometimes. Yeah, she's not. She's very much a barn cat.
That might be Cherry.
No, that's not Cherry. Chips has more orange on her face and Cherry has more black. Oh, look at that. She's so pretty. She's got green eyes. Hey, Chips. Hey, trusty sidekick. What's up, Sowards?
Howdy.
You want to go out in the woods? And we're about to go out and look at the future goat pen.
Oh, I thought we were about to hop on a flight to Seattle and go have a cup of coffee and listen to some Nirvana or something.
Why do you say that?
Have you looked at what you're wearing? So there you go. I mean, this is 1990s grungy, I'm pretty sure.
I think maybe if I had some ripped up jeans, maybe there was some fishnets involved.
Do you have fishnets?
No, but if I did, black eyeliner.
Coffee before it was cool.
This is I think that if you are farming, there are going to be questionable fashion choices, especially on headache days and rainy days.
It's okay. I still think you're good looking.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Mom.
At least I put on real pants, sort of. I did sleep in these, so. Ben would like to hold the camera and show you guys the way to the goat pen.
Wait up. You guys are going really fast.
Wait up. Oh, you going. Okay.
Because I got the camera. The camera leads the way. When you have the camera.
Hey, have you heard anything about my recurve bow?
It's ready.
This camera, it's tiny.
Yeah.
And it like turns.
So I think we have a couple options back here for the goat pen. And it's really up to you and what you think and what you want to build.
Okay.
But I don't know if it should go on this side of the driveway or over here on this side, which if it were on this side, you could potentially fence in a little bit of grass too, so they would have some of both. But this is a little grassy, so I don't know.
I kind of imagine more of it on this side.
Okay. What makes you say that?
Because I'm closer to water.
Closer to water, yeah, that's a good thing to think of. So I'm thinking with the structure, since it's going to be like three-sided and open, I would like the open side probably to be south-facing, which will block the north wind in the winter.
So you want the structure facing that way?
Yeah.
Goat house?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a house, but for goats?
Well, sure, there's going to be, it's a small barn, and it's going to have like a little tack room, and then there's going to be like a stall for milking.
What's a tack room?
Tack room. It's like a feed room. So we can store their food and like the tools to trim their hooves and all that stuff out there. We could keep that in the barn, but Dad's got his tack room pretty well organized, so having a separate space would probably be better.
Are we going to hand milk the goats only?
Yeah, only hand milk. I'm only getting 3.
So I'm actually going to do like a kind of like a cost comparison between, they make companies who do like the sheds like we have for the pantry and all, they make stall barns that have like a feed room in the middle and 2 stalls on the sides. I've seen them advertised all over. So I'm going to tally up what materials would cost to build one of a similar size and then compare to what they're actually charging for that and just see what the differences are. But essentially, either way, the design's going to be tack feed room in the middle, a stall on each side. One will be like a birthing stall, one will be where the stanchion is for actual milking. And then
I like that because if we can still use the stall that we have the stanchion in if we need to, yeah.
Well, so it means tack room in the middle and then 2 stalls inside. Where are the goats going to stay?
Well, we'll open up one of the stalls mostly. We'll open up one where they can get in and out of there.
So that's like the birth one? Will be the open one?
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about getting goats. This last few days has been gloriously spring-like. It will get cold again. We will freeze again, though it has been very balmy. I've been wearing shorts for 2 days. When it was very, very cold a week ago, I was really glad that I decided to wait until February to get them. And this is good. So Jeremiah's finishing some things up in the greenhouse actually today. He's working out there with his brother. But this is kind of next on the priority list so we can get it ready for the goats to come. I really wanted to get goats again, and I've shared this, but I wanted just something small that I could manage. I really miss having them. I like having them. So for the joy, but on a very practical sense, I've dealt with a lot of health issues really for a very long time, but I've been getting to the bottom of a lot of health issues since we moved here. And one of the things that I've learned is that I cannot eat dairy, cows, dairy products, or gluten. My friend Cass has goats. Their channels say Mojo Homestead, and I was getting goat's milk for her, trading her some goat's milk for some cow's milk. And I learned that I could tolerate the goat's milk. So that was really the big deciding factor. I probably would not be as inclined to get the goats if I couldn't use their milk. But since they dried their goats off because they're rebred, and it's what you do whenever you get to the end of a pregnancy on a dairy animal. So I've been drinking like black coffee for the last, I don't know, month and a half or something like that. I tried to see if I could do the cow's milk. I couldn't. So black coffee it's been. And I'm so excited to get goats. I'm so excited to have goats, to be able to put something in my coffee, because I just love a good creamy cup of coffee with milk in it. Oh man, look at this cool turkey feather. It's from our blue slate. Look at this feather, Maya. Nice one, huh? Wouldn't it be cool to make this into a quill?
You know how to do that?
No, but I bet I can. It's my toxic trait. I know I can figure out how with all my spare time.
Well, leave it up there and we'll turn it into a plant.
I'll just put it here.
You gonna be able to make it across this tumultuous river, my lady?
I think I got it. Oh shoot, it's deeper than I thought. Jeremiah's baby brother Noah's over here today, and they're working out here on the greenhouse. Nice. Nice you got this good weather to work in. I guess you would have preferred it a little cooler in here, huh? Good job. Well, y'all, we were having our inside day. The rain stopped, and I told Ben I needed to go out and check on my ewe, and he asked to come with me, so I figured I'd bring you guys too. Oh, there's a couple of Canadian geese over on the other side of the pond. Just making a pit stop. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I bless you. Until next time.